Yeah, this is the beginning of this video. So I still can't crank this, so let's recap a little bit. If you haven't been, I haven't even uploaded the video yet. This will be a second part of the video. I was getting my stuff, and then the motor locked up. I think one of the valves, the hydraulic rollers, broke off the ball on the end of it because of the Hemi. There's you take the heads off, and then there's 4 of them right here, right there, and on each side. You guys get the point. So what happened is because Dodge used MDS hydraulic rollers that are completely junk. That's what all the lifter ticks, everything. It's because of that MDS stupid shit. Other than that, I think one of the balls broke off and got stuck at the crank. Fell down and it's pinched in there. So here's the cam. This is coming out too, so all this is coming off. Everything's getting done. I don't care no more. It's whatever. I can just get more money. Other than that, this motor has 231,000 on it, original miles. I mean, though, I don't know what the previous owners did. Like I said, I got it from my aunt. I did work for her. She gave me the truck. All in all, I appreciated it. I put a lot of money and shit into this truck. And yeah, I mean, but first of all, what I think it actually done it was this little guy. The oil pump. It took a shit. Like, yeah, you're going to see oil coming in and out of it. Right there. But I think this locked up. The roller bearing. Right here. See? See how you can't turn it? See how it's all fucked? See how it comes out? This is the main cause of it because it lost all oil pressure. I put it in neutral and it shut off, right? But first, it literally starved the lifter. I think it's on this side. I'm 100% sure. I'll make another video when I get the heads off. It's on this side. That it starved the lifter of oil and the lifter just started going crazy. So I put it in neutral when I was coming down a hill. And it just shut off. Wouldn't start again. Sounded like it was locked. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So I got a tow. My buddy Julius towed me back home with the trailer. We got it back in the garage. Started taking it apart with Brian. All this other stuff. I've got this far, right? All the parts are nice and neat over there. All labeled and everything. Heads. The valve covers. 16 spark plugs. Fuck that. Dodge. I don't know why you did that. Almost $100 for fucking plugs to do a tune-up. But none of my push rods are bent. None of them. But I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, let me clean them off for a minute. If you guys look, see how that one's like tapered right there? See it? And see how this one's like nice and smooth? But they're both different sizes, if you can tell. Both different sizes. That's where the lifter was hitting. Right here. It's all sharp and shit. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see through it. As you can tell, that one's sort of blocked. So, none of these are bent. And the rocker, if you look on the, where is it? Like on some of them, they're damaged pretty well. So, and yeah, see I got all these. The other set for the driver's side's underneath that. So I'm not trying to mix them all up, even though I'm getting all brand new, but I still don't want to mix them up, just in case. Other than that, I mean, everything looks good. Like, this is the one thing I thought, I knew the oil pump took shit, because I replaced this. I thought it was just a sensor, but it was not the sensor. And I mean, if y'all have noticed, this thing has been in storage for almost 3 months now. I've come in here, started up, moved it out of the garage, this and that. Just little shit, let it warm up and everything. But I think that just that one journey, it just, because, no, I started up once after like 3 weeks. And then it started up, and then it started making a weird noise, and then it started making like the bearing noise, and that, you could see, it started like making like a grinding noise, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then it went away. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then I realized, took it on the block, and then it lost oil pressure. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I started it back, turned it off, turned it back on. Oil pressure was fine. And then I replaced the sensor. It was fine. And then I took it to go pick up some of my stuff. And then I was on my way there. I lost all oil pressure. All of it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then all I heard was that lifter just fucking getting starved. I'm like, Jesus fuck. But other than that, I just didn't want it. Where it did it at, I was like, fuck, I was only like 5 minutes out of town. But my dumbass ended up driving it back home. I was coming down on 23 on the hill. And then, yeah, that's when I put it in neutral because I didn't like the sound it was making. There was no knocks. No knocks at all. So I put it in neutral, and that's when it quit. I didn't lose all power, but I couldn't start the motor again. So that happened. I pulled in the Subway, had it sit there. And then that was all that. I'm not too worried about this. I got the Suburban. That's that. It's just, this is, I knew it was a long time needing with the lifter. I was just trying to prolong it, which I don't know how long the lifter has been doing that for. It could have been doing it for a long time. But I'm getting the heads redone. Fuck, I just hope when I take the heads off, the pistons aren't fucking all fucking gouged out. I hope a valve seat didn't fucking drop out onto the piston. I'd be pissed. Hopefully I can save this block. I really want to save this block because I got some surprises. Maybe a supercharger. So. And that, so, I mean. This is how I want to do it. I'm just not going to fucking dick around like I did with the second gen. With 3 fucking motors later. So I'm going to actually get this one done. And get it going again. Because, yeah. This fucking truck. I love this truck. Don't know why. But I do. I put a lot of money and time into this thing. A new bed. New fenders. Everything is rust free on the truck now. And then this happens. My luck, right? Jesus. Oh, and I'm getting a new cam for it too. I'm going to get, I don't know yet. I haven't looked up and I have, but this is going to be a surprise. But yeah, this thing's going to be really choppy and it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, that's just a little rundown of the 5.7 Hemi. I got to take the intake off. That's why that's there, because all these bolts are fucking, look at that. Dodge did really shitty back in 03. They literally put fucking bolts that just like disintegrated, literally. That's probably gonna snap off. That's probably gonna snap off. Like, yeah, look. See? You gotta literally just get a fucking vice grip on it. Well, alright, it's a pretty clean motor, nothing leaked, anything, so. With that being said, I'll make a part 3 to this one when the heads are off and the intake is off. There's still a part 1 where the motor was complete and all that stuff is still on it. So, catch me back in like a week or 2. I'll see you. Peace.